What are we discussing on today? We are discussing on this invisible multiplier. Okay, we've been in a series whereby we've started discussing based on what the co-founder of Flutterwave, Iyinoluwa Aboyeji, said with respect to a lot of Nigerians, people in our age group are more of content creator.
The generation of people who built Nigeria has passed away. What you have now are influencers. So people are trained to perform, not to build.
Yeah.
And you see it seeping into companies, right? Where people want to perform building a company.
The first video I did, I discussed about the builder generation and the commentator generation. The second video I did, I discussed about why is it easier to start now in this generation, but why is it hard for us to build institutions? I discussed about despite we having technology at our advantage, technology makes it easy for us to start, but it's making it difficult for us to build institutions. And I share with you guys, which I'm going to go deeper into today, which is trust. Lack of trust is the reason why we've not been able to build institutions. So what is that invisible multiplier I'm going to discuss on today? I'm going to share with you why trust is the most valuable asset in every economy. Let me repeat myself. The invisible multiplier I'm going to discuss on today is trust. So the question is, why trust, okay, is the most valuable asset in every economy? Not just in economy, even in businesses. Not just in business, even a relationship. Okay, now let me ask you a question. Two countries, country A and country B, or business A or business B, or person A or person B, if they are in need of $500 million, why is it that the lender, after going through some conversation, maybe like 2 meetings with company A or country A or person A, okay, the lender releases the fund, okay? And why is it that if the person B goes through the same procedure, the lender finds it so difficult for them to release the same $500 million that they've released to country A to country B? They might now start talking about giving the country or the person or company B, okay, like $20 million. What do you think happened? Okay, let's ask ourselves some questions. Do you think it is because of the return on investment that they are promising the lender? Okay, do you think that is the reason, or what do you think could be the reason why the lender is not ready to release that such amount, okay, to person B or country B? That is what we are having conversation around today. See, the difference is not all about the opportunity, okay? The difference between country A and country B is not all about the opportunity, because I know you might say maybe because of the opportunity that is being presented. No, the difference is not all about the opportunity. The difference is not all about the return on investment, but the difference is based on trust. And that will take me to my first intelligence in this conversation. See, a lot of us believe that money is what you need to create wealth. No, money is not what you need in order for you to create wealth. What you need in order for you to create wealth is the invisible multiplier I made mention from the beginning of this conversation, which is trust. See, history have proven, okay, that money doesn't build economy. What builds economy is trust. Okay, I've done a video whereby I discussed about how Ghana is a trust economy because it's stable. Okay, money is not the first currency you need to look out for, okay, when you are trying to do any investment or when you are trying to build an economy. The first thing you need to look out for is trust. And that will take me to what I always say. The first currency is trust. Okay? And the second currency after trust is money. Just like I've explained with respect to country A and country B, what that lender is looking out for is trust. Okay, until they are convinced, not because of the opportunity you presented and not because of the return on investment, but they are taking decision based on trust. So in every economy, trust is an advantage to the economy. Okay, trust is an advantage to that business. Trust is an advantage, okay, to that relationship. How do you build trust? That is the next question, which I'm going to discuss in my further video. Okay, now what is the business intelligence in this conversation? A lot of founders believe that customers buy products. No, customer don't buy products. Customer buys experience. Okay, customers buy comfort. Customers buy certainty. Okay, customers buy behavior. When a customer is buying something from you, it's not just because of the product. They want to enjoy, they want to observe some certainty. They want to observe the behavior in which your business, your economy, okay, have brought straight to them. They want to buy certainty. If I should come back to this place, will this thing happen the same way it has happened in the past? That is the business intelligence in this conversation. That will take me to the financial intelligence in this conversation. See, capital is cheaper, okay, in high trust environment. I don't think you hear that. Capital is cheaper in high trust environment. If our environment assumes some level of trust, capital will be easy to access. Let's ask ourselves this question. Why is it that you go to the bank and you are looking for a loan to do a business that is going to bring return to the government, but they will be asking you to go and bring your father's head, your mother's head? Okay, it is because there is lack of trust. Okay, I use Estonia as an example with respect to the previous video I did with respect to countries that do not complain, but they went to work to go and take action. Estonia developed a process whereby everybody's identity can be identified. Your address can be known from the database. Okay, so capital is easy in a trust economy. Okay, capital is cheaper in high trust environment. Investors, they are not just looking for who to do business with. They are looking for predictability. If I should invest this money into this business, is it what they gave to me? Is it the experience that they gave to me now? Is it same thing that I'm going to be enjoying coming years to come? Okay, investors are looking out for predictability. How predictable is this business? And that is why I always say distrust has an invisible tax. Distrust has an invisible tax that will cost you more at the end of the day. And likewise, too much protection reduces trust. It has a cost. For example, in real estate, you have to go through stages in order for you to buy a land. There is too many protections. It has a cost, and that cost leads to distrust. You have to prove to that person that he needs to trust you. So, if you observe big companies, institutions, you see them spending money on audits. You see them spending money on governance. Okay? You see them spending money on credibility. You see them spending money on compliance. And you see them spending money on reporting. Why do you think they are spending all those money? It is in order for them to buy investors' trust. These are reasons why it is easier for us to start business in this generation, but very difficult for us to build institutions. Capital is not attracted by your ideas, but capital follows execution. It follows governance. It follows trust. What is the real estate intelligence in this conversation? See, the greatest real estate appreciation doesn't begin with land. It doesn't begin with the real estate investment. It begins with trust. And that is why, if you have always been following my video, I always say the currency of real estate is trust. Okay, it's not location. It is management. As I often say, we are in the early stage of real estate in Africa, in Nigeria, and one of the things we need to set is trust. Okay, trust in the management, credibility, delivery timeline, governance. And that is why I always tell you, in order for you to invest right, come to us for diagnosis. There are a lot of things we diagnose on your behalf, even without you knowing. So if you have interest in real estate investment, or you are thinking of investing in real estate, don't move that money yet. Click the link in my bio. You will see REDOC Investment Diagnosis. Go through the process. It's either you have a conversation with me or any of my teammates. Okay, what is the essence of this? It will give you clarity before you move your money for the investment. I believe you've learned something. If you've learned something, why not share this video as many times as possible? Comment on this video as many times as possible. We want you to have conversation with us. Is there something you want us to improve on? Comment on it. Okay? This video is not just for businesses. It has to do with economy. It has to do with your personal life. It has to do with your business too. Remember what I said? I said the invisible multiplier is trust. Just like road is an infrastructure, bank is an infrastructure, electricity is an infrastructure, trust is likewise an infrastructure. But it has a powerful thing. It is a multiplier infrastructure. Whatever trust is built on multiplies. Till I come your way again, my name remains Bash of REDOC HOMES. Bye.